This is a concern I had about tea, and a concern that you should have about your tea and your tea bags, because some of those white tea bags, they actually bleach those, right? Do you want to have that bleach? And it's like a coffee filter also. Do you get the ones that aren't bleached, because you don't want that processing on there? And so then I was like, oh my gosh, how can I endorse this tea that I love if they bleach their tea bags? That was one concern. The other concern I have is what the little mesh bag is made of. And because sometimes you douse a tea bag, you put boiling water over a tea bag that's got any plastic in it, and it is going to infiltrate your beverage with those microplastics. Have you heard of that? Yeah, it's enough to scare you to death. So number one, I want organic, and then I want to be mindful of, you know, what it is I'm actually using. So I wrote Harney and Sons, and it's Harney and Sons Fine Teas. And I got a response really quickly. My question, shucks, I didn't actually do my questions, but I was asking them just that. Can you tell me about bleaching? Can you tell me about plastics? Because I'm worried about this, and I want to use your tea. Now, of course, that's why I get the loose leaf, right? Because I don't have to worry about the plastic then or the bleaching. I'm safe with loose leaf, and that's why I get it. But sometimes it's convenient to have the little sachets like this. So I wanted to know what they said. I was so delighted by their response, and I want to read it to you exactly. This was, although they call me Victor, but that's okay. That's hi, Victor. Maybe I signed that way, who knows? But October 7th is when this was dated of this year. And they say this: thank you for shopping with Harney and Sons. We are excited to announce that on July 22, 2021, we started producing sachet fabric from compostable sugarcane. Hello, that's nice. She says, and her name, let's see, what is her name? What was her name? Maria Pinto. She tells me, she says, we are building up our inventory and we'll be using it in production alongside our BPA-free food grade nylon material now. And over the next few months, we will convert all sachets to the sugarcane. Amen, right? So they're going to get rid of their stock, no doubt, of the BPA free, you know, that's that plastic stuff, like when you microwave, you don't want any of that. You don't want your water bottles to have that. And so they've already gone that route, but now they're going to this this degradable or compostable sugarcane thing. I wonder how much sugar it adds, if any. Maybe it's negligible, or, you know, doesn't matter. She says, please note that it is industrial compostable, and any nanoparticles created during steeping are digested by the body. The sugar cane, oh, I forgot, she already said this, she answered it. The sugar cane does not produce any increase in the glycemic content of our teas. Woohoo, yay. So there's the answer to that. I just forgot it. Okay, she also says this: we also have some great options for enjoying tea without the sachet. We offer almost all of our teas as loose tea, that's what I was saying, and encourage people to use durable filters and loose tea as much as possible to minimize packaging waste. So it's a win-win for the environment. The 4Life stainless steel strainer, and she gives me a link there, that's something they sell there to my, yeah, it's on their website, is easy to use and easy to clean. And she says, I have one that I use every day. Well, this is what I got. I got this one, right? Which is the stainless steel, and it's very, very fine. Now, I will say that despite the fact that it's so fine, sometimes I will get some of the particles, because I have in the actual green tea that I've ordered, I have some, you know, it's got other spices added to it. So sometimes those will filter through. I don't really care personally. But if you're somebody who likes orange juice without the pulp and that sort of thing, then maybe hers would be different. I don't know, but it all settles to me, and I just kind of drink it slowly. And it's a very smooth, there's nothing in my mouth right now. There's nothing there. So, but sometimes some of that actually filters through, but it does not bother me. She goes on to say, our paper tea bags, okay, now we're going to talk paper because we don't want any bleach, are compostable, again, she says, and they're oxygen bleached with a method that does not produce dioxins. You can tell she knows a lot more about this than I do. Okay, oxygen bleach, I'm all for that, I suppose. But she says there's no epichlorohydrin, PET or PLA, and let's just assume that those are horrible and we don't want them. And if we go grab some tea off the shelf and we think I'm going to have healthy green tea and I'm going to get what's right here, before you buy it, beware. You may be getting some of these things. And they're the researchers. Of course, they want to sell their tea too, but at least they're, what effort, right? They're really trying hard to do good things here and to make sure that we can stay healthy. So she says it has none of that stuff in their paper tea bags. We offer a variety of certified organic teas in them. The tea bags are fastened with a knot in the string. It's another thing. Did you think about how that is fastened? She says there's no glue because the glue particles would dissolve once the hot water hits them, right? So I don't want glue. And there's no staple on the tea bag. And those are a great choice if you have any concerns about plastic. So I was thrilled with her response, absolutely thrilled. And I feel much more comfortable than endorsing a product. So I want to tell you that these are the products I use. I will put all of these links in the show notes. And I would just say to you, happy tea drinking.